Cherry here. I hope you're not bothered by all the trafficy noises. I live in a busy place and it's a busy weekday, so sorry about that in advance. But I am here with a story that happened at the first ever anime convention I went to back in 2011, and I thought it would be fun to share because although I did vlog my experience at this convention, which you can find on this channel, I re-uploaded it to here from my old YouTube channel. This experience was not a part of the vlog, but it was a very impactful part of my weekend experience there. This took place at PariahCon, which was a very small Florida con, and that was its first year, and I think it only lasted one more year and then it never came back again. I found out about this convention because that was when I was starting to learn about anime conventions, and for some reason, I looked on animecons.com, that website, and I found it, and I was just really itching to go to one, and I looked at it 2 weeks prior before the start of it, so I was like, let's go. So we went. At the time, I was 17 years young, and my other friend was also 17 years young. We had another friend who was the driver, but she was 18. Something like that. There was a divide when Saturday night rolled around because that was when all the late night 18+ events were happening. I don't remember how many there were, but there was one, and it was a Yaoi panel screening, viewing, that kind of thing. When we found out this was happening, we were sad because we couldn't go because we were underage, but our friend was able to go. So we were like, have fun without us. We tried to have our own fun around the hotel, as you might have seen or will see in that vlog of mine. We explored the exercise center, which was devastating. And then after that, we just went back to the hotel room. So when we were in the hotel room, just sitting there, I guess watching TV or whatever we were doing, our friend came back and she said, hey, they lowered the age for the Yaoi panel because they decided that we're just gonna watch not hardcore stuff. It's gonna be pretty tame stuff. So you all can go. The age limit is 16. Our response was, yes, finally! So we went to the panel. We sat there. It was in a room that was almost like a lecture style. The seats and stuff were elevated, you know, like a lecture hall looking place. And then there was a projector, a screen and a projector. So we start watching the Yaoi, and it's pretty tame. It's a tall guy and a short guy, and they're in the library, and the short guy's going for the book, and the taller guy was going for the book too, and then they meet eyes, like really cliche stuff. But the fact that I was there, and the fact that I was watching that in public, I was so giddy about it. I was giggling a lot, and I was very excited to be there. Then this man walks into the room, and some people start cheering, and this guy had a laptop bag with him, and someone exclaimed, yes, he has the good stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh. So side note, people at this panel were totally drunk. There were staff members that smelled like beer, and panel people were totally drunk, which made me a little bit uncomfortable at the time because I wasn't really used to being around people that drank. And I was underage. I was worried I was gonna get in trouble. So that was going on too. The laptop bag guy goes in, and then they switch laptops or whatever, and then the real Yaoi starts playing, and it's one of those moments where I was just thinking, I never thought that this would be my life. There's intercourse happening, and I was just like, I was really worried about getting in trouble. I wasn't panicking, but I was trying to strategize how we were gonna go about this. I turned to my friend and I said something like, we're not supposed to be in here. We might get in trouble. But I feel like if we leave, we'll get caught. And they'll think that, oh, you were in there, but you weren't 18. You're gonna get in trouble. Or, if you think about it, that's like so dumb. Like, no one really cares at conventions. So we sit there and we watch the Yaoi, and like, it's exciting because it's like it's funny because it's like, I'm here with other people watching this in a room at a convention. There's gay anime, actual gay anime boys doing the stuff in the butt. Eventually, we were just like, okay, this is getting a little too weird. Like, we're gonna leave. So we just walked out of there really fast, and no one asked for my ID. No one asked for anything. No one got in trouble. We started laughing, like, hysterically, and we went back up the stairs to our hotel room. I don't know why we didn't take the elevator. I think it was because there was only, like, I don't know. But I just remember being in the stairs. And we laugh, and we go to our hotel room, just, like, throw ourselves on the ground. And we're... can't believe that happened. I don't know if this story was like as exciting as you might have anticipated it to be, but that's what happened. That was not my first time watching Yaoi though, so it wasn't really, you know, the Yaoi itself was surprising, but it wasn't like, oh my god, this is a sin, grab the holy water. No, it was fine, but I was just really afraid of getting in trouble. These days, I don't really watch much Yaoi. I've kind of outgrown that in a sense. I don't really know what it was, but back then, like just two guys doing the things was really exciting to me, but now I'm totally different. It's like, oh, okay. That's stuff. Okay, moving on. So what are some of your experiences with Yaoi at anime conventions? Have you met friends through the process? Were there any awkward moments like that? Have you ever snuck into an 18+ panel even though you were 18? Tell me in the comments below. So as always, thanks for watching, and you'll see me in the next video if you decide to click on. Bye! Yaoi.